Coronation Street may have just dropped one of its most worrying clues yet, and Jodie Ramsey could be walking straight into danger. As the show moves closer to its huge murder reveal, tonight's episode puts Jodie right at the center of the storm. Secrets are exposed, emotions boil over, and by the end, Jodie is left alone, cornered, and facing someone whose identity is still being kept secret. Jodie's situation has already been complicated, but now everything around her is beginning to collapse. She recently admitted that Olivia's father is her violent ex and that she stole his hard drive. That confession changes everything because it proves Jodie has not just been running from trouble. She has brought serious danger with her. When Shona finds out the truth, her reaction is harsh but understandable. She does not want that kind of threat anywhere near her family. From Shona's point of view, Jodie's problems are no longer just personal. They could put everyone around her at risk. So she tells Jodie to leave. But just as Jodie is preparing to go, she hears something happening outside. Two men have confronted Shona, believing she is Jodie. In that moment, Jodie is forced to make a choice. She could stay hidden and let Shona deal with the danger, or she could step forward and take responsibility. Surprisingly, Jodie chooses to protect her sister. She gives the men the hard drive and tells them to leave Shona alone. It is a risky move, but it also shows that Jodie is not completely selfish. Underneath the anger, fear, and bad decisions, there is still guilt. She knows Shona has been dragged into her mess, and for once, she tries to fix it. Afterwards, Jodie apologizes. Shona sees that remorse and allows her to stay. But the peace does not last long. A simple comment from Shona changes everything again. Jodie realizes that Shona did receive her letter, even though she previously acted as if she had not. For Jodie, that feels like a deep betrayal. She already feels unwanted, judged, and pushed aside. So when she finds out Shona hid the truth, her hurt quickly turns into revenge. And this is where Jodie makes her worst move. Instead of confronting Shona honestly, she targets David. She lures him home, gets into bed, and waits for him, knowing he will think she is Shona. It is manipulative, reckless, and clearly driven by anger rather than logic. When drunk David comes in, he starts kissing her, believing she is his wife. But once he realizes it is Jodie, he is horrified. He pushes her away and throws her out immediately. The situation becomes even more messy when Sarah walks in after the incident. Jodie then claims David made a move on her, leaving Sarah unsure who to trust. But in the end, Sarah believes David, and Jodie is forced out once again. Psychologically, Jodie seems trapped between fear and resentment. She is scared of her past, desperate for safety, and angry at Shona for not giving her the support she wanted. But every time she feels rejected, she reacts in a way that makes her situation worse. Her attempt to hurt Shona's marriage only leaves her more isolated. With nowhere else to go, Jodie heads to the precinct. But she is not alone for long. Someone approaches her, and her sharp reaction, "What now?" suggests she knows this is not just a casual encounter. The identity of this person remains hidden, but the timing feels extremely dangerous. With Coronation Street building towards a major murder reveal, this moment raises a serious question. Could Jodie be the one in fatal danger? Everything about the scene feels like a warning. Jodie has enemies from her past. She has damaged her relationship with Shona, and she has just lost the little protection she had. If the show is setting up a shocking victim, Jodie now looks more vulnerable than ever. Whether her past catches up with her or someone closer to home turns against her, one thing is clear. Jodie's choices have pushed her into a very dangerous place. And with the murder reveal getting closer, the next twist could change everything. What do you think will happen to Jodie next? Could she be the victim, or is Coronation Street leading us in the wrong direction? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more Coronation Street spoilers and updates.